Thank you for watching this e-training module, Working with Styles in GeoMedia. In this module, we'll see how to create new styles, organize them, and modify their properties. I'll begin today with a predefined GeoWorkspace displaying the data of downtown Huntsville, Alabama. This data includes street centers, address points, street casings, and parcels. I'll begin on the Home tab in the Legend group and click Styles to open the Styles dialog box. The menus and buttons along the top of this dialog provide tools to create, modify, and organize the styles used within GeoMedia. We'll become familiar with these tools as we work through this module. In the New menu, I have tools that allow me to either create new styles or create new folders to organize the predefined styles. I'll start by creating a new folder and I'll name it Transportation. Now I'll copy all styles related to transportation into this folder. I'll select the top-level style directory to again see all predefined styles. From the Show menu, I'll select Line Styles to filter the list. Next, I'll use the View menu to change from an icon view to a detail view. This makes selecting multiple styles easier. I want everything related to transportation, so I'll select everything from Interstate to Railroad Single. I'll use my Shift key with my mouse button to select all the styles in between. I'll use the Copy button along the top to copy all selected styles. Then I'll select the Transportation folder and click Paste. This has added all of the copied styles to the Transportation folder. I'll change the view back to Icon and select Show All Styles. To view or modify the default style units, I'll click the Units button. This dialog allows me to change the default units for all styles. Here I'll change the units for font to point and click OK. Now I'll create a new text style. To place it in the correct location, I'll select the top-level Styles folder. Then I'll select New Text Style. A new style is placed at the end of my styles list. I'll name it Address Text. To modify this style, I'll select it and click Properties from the Style tools. First, I'll set the size to 8 points, bold with a red color. I'll add a check mark next to Display Halo and define 1 point as the halo thickness, then click OK to update the properties and see a preview. Now I'll close the Styles dialog. Right-click on address points in the legend and select Display On. The address text is now displayed in the map window. I'll right-click on the feature class in the legend and select Fit by Legend Entry to slightly adjust the view. To better see the address text, from the Extent group on the Home tab, I'll select Zoom to Nominal Map Scale. At this scale, the text is much easier to read. I'll now double-click on the Address Text Legend key to open the Legend Entry properties. I'll scroll down to find my new style, select it, and click OK to apply the style. The Legend key is updated to reflect the change, and the new style is applied to the map window. Now we'll modify an area style and access the properties in a slightly different way. From the legend, open the Legend Entry properties. I'll select an existing style and modify it to create a new style. I'll start with light yellow and click Properties. Many styles are actually a combination of several defined styles. This is true for our light yellow area style. This is known as a style collection. On the left, you can see a tree view showing the different parts that define this style. It includes the top level that defines the overall style, the boundary style, and the fill style. Each piece is defined independently of the others. I'll first modify the fill style. I'll select it in the tree structure to see the fill properties. I'll set the color to a slightly darker yellow and change the translucency to 25%. Then, under Boundary Styles, I'll select Simple Line Style to see the line properties. I'll right-click on Simple Line Style and select Replace. From the predefined options, I'll select Wall to change the style of the line. I'll rename the line style and call it Parcel Line. I'll change the line color to orange, the translucency to 25%, the line thickness to 1.25 millimeters, and add a check mark next to Interior Boundary Tint. All of the changes I have made are previewed in the lower left corner of the dialog box. When I'm happy with the changes, I'll click OK. From the Legend properties, I'll click Name Style and type Parcels as the style name. Finally, I'll click OK to the Legend Entry properties to apply the new style and see the changes in the map window. Now we'll look at a line style to see how the display mode can affect how the style is drawn in the map window. I'll double-click on the Street Center's style key to open the legend entry properties. In the Transportation folder, I'll select Highway and open the properties. I'll use the Zoom tool on the preview window to get a better view of the style. The first thing we notice is this highway style is a style collection. A red foreground line defined over a wider black background line is used to create a line style that's red with a black outline. The order in which these elements are drawn in the map window can impact how they look and how they communicate information on the map. I'll click Cancel and OK to update the line style for street centers. I'll change the style scaling to paper to update the view. Now I'll zoom into an intersection to see how the drawing method influences the display. This intersection is actually the intersection of 4 line segments. Because there is slight overhang on each segment, the black background interferes with the intersection. We can clean up the display in the Style properties. From the legend, I'll click on the Street Center's legend key, open the Transportation folder, select Highway, and open the properties. I'll select the top level of the Highway Style collection. This shows the style drawing order. Currently, it's set to order by feature. This draws all elements for a style collection for each feature before drawing the next feature. An example of this effect is shown in the preview window. I'll change it to order by style. This draws the background elements for all features before drawing all foreground elements. Notice in the preview that the intersections are now clear. I'll click OK and OK to the legend entry properties to update the map window. Our intersections have now been cleared. Thank you for watching this e-training module from Hexagon Geospatial. For more e-training, please visit hexagongeospatial.com/etraining.